Today, we're doing a deep dive. We want to really understand how this thing works, figure out the return on investment, especially for making lots of stuff, high volume.
And also why finding the right partner, a supplier you can trust, is so crucial.
Exactly. Why it can really change things for your bottom line.
And this matters to you, the listener, because it's not just about the machines. It's about uncovering this hidden efficiency, the thing that makes so many products we use every day both really high quality and affordable.
It's like finding this hidden economic superpower in manufacturing.
You could say that, yeah. It unlocks a lot of value.
Okay, so for someone totally new to this, how would you describe progressive metal stamping? Like, what does it actually look like?
Okay, imagine a single, very specialized tool. It's called a die.
A die, right.
And built into this one die are multiple stations, multiple forming operations, all lined up one after the other.
Like a mini assembly line inside the tool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a strip of metal, like a ribbon of steel or aluminum, feeds through this die. And every time the press comes down stroke, it performs an operation at each station. Punching holes, bending flanges, forming shapes.
You mentioned coining earlier, too. What's that?
Ah, good catch. Yeah, coining is, it's a squeezing process. Intense pressure, it thins the metal in specific spots very precisely, almost like minting a coin. Gets you super exact dimensions, smooth surfaces.
Okay, got it.
So with each single stroke of that press, you've got multiple things happening all at once, but in sequence along the strip.
Yeah.
Punching, bending, coining, cutting, until pop. A finished part comes out the other end.
Wow, okay.
And this lets you make really intricate parts. Complex shapes, very tight tolerances, meaning they have to be super precise to fit correctly. And you can make them fast and accurately.
When does this process become like the smart economic choice?
Right, the economics, this is where it gets interesting. There's an upfront investment, for that specialized tooling, the die.
That makes sense. It sounds complex.
It is. But progressive stamping really shines and gives you a fantastic return on that investment, the ROI, when you're talking high volumes. Generally, the benchmark is maybe 50,000 pieces a year or more.
50,000. Okay, so we're talking serious scale.
Exactly. That upfront cost. It gets spread over so many parts that the price per piece becomes the lowest possible option over time, significantly lower.
Can you give us an example? Make it a bit more concrete.
Sure. Let's take a carbon steel fluid valve component. We're talking the base and the cover.
Okay.
Using progressive stamping for that project, they achieved, get this, 95% material utilization.
Wow, only 5% waste.
Minimal waste, very efficient use of the raw material. And the labor cost component was also really low, around 5% of the part cost. That's direct savings, straight to the bottom line.
95% material output, low labor.
Yeah.
Those are compelling numbers.
Definitely.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. You mentioned the partner aspect earlier. It's not just the process, but who you work with. Why is this supplier relationship so critical here?
That's a great point, and it's about more than just getting the parts made. When you partner with this supplier who really knows their stuff, someone with decades of experience in this specific process,
Right.
you get consistency. High quality parts every single time. You get that cost efficiency we talked about, especially as your production scales up or down. But maybe even more importantly, they bring solutions. They can look at a really complex part design, something that needs incredible precision, maybe something you thought wasn't even possible to make efficiently, and they find a way.
So they're problem solvers too, not just manufacturers.
Exactly. Problem solvers with deep engineering expertise in this specific area.
And does it matter what they can do in-house? Like, does that make a difference?
Oh, hugely. Look for suppliers with integrated capabilities. Things like their own engineering and design teams.
Okay.
In-house tool design and, crucially, tool maintenance. Those dies are complex and need expert care to keep running perfectly.
Right, that makes sense. They wear out.
They do. And also things like assembly services, maybe finishing services like powder coating or plating. Having all that under one roof, it's not just convenient.
It streamlines things.
Totally. It streamlines the entire production process from the initial idea right through to the finished assembled component.
So if I'm managing a supply chain, what's the big benefit of that kind of integrated partnership?
It means fewer headaches for you, for one. But strategically, it means, well, faster response times. If you need to change a specification, they can react quickly. It allows for product evolution much more easily. As your product develops, they can adapt the tooling and process. And ultimately, it ensures an uninterrupted flow of your critical parts. No juggling multiple vendors and timelines.
Takes a lot of complexity off your plate.
Precisely. It's a much smoother, more reliable way to operate, especially for essential components.
So what does this all mean then? We've kind of unpacked the power of progressive metal stamping.
Yeah.
It's efficient, it's precise, great for high volumes, drives down costs. But just as vital is picking that right partner. Someone with the experience, the integrated capabilities, the one who can really maximize that ROI and, frankly, solve those tough design challenges.
Exactly. It's the combination of the right process and the right partner.
Right.
So maybe the thought to leave you with is this. Consider how this incredibly efficient, precise manufacturing method, paired with a really smart partnership, is actually the hidden engine behind the quality and the sheer availability of countless products you use every single day.